Hi, welcome on my YouTube channel. I'm Juliana. In case you are new, nice to meet you. In case you're here for a long time, welcome back. Sorry, I try to say too many things in the same time. It's very late, and I hope I can talk and put out all the words. Hope God be here in my message, please. So, in this video today, I want to talk about how to become whole with yourself. In one of my dreams, God was telling me, you not you cannot attract the perfect people in your life if you don't become yourself perfect. What mean that? So it's mean when you work on yourself, and all the time God told me, you can't everything what you chase, they chasing you. So what does mean that? When you start to chase loving yourself, work on yourself, understand sometimes you are very toxic. Sometimes you can start blaming others when you are low on your depression, anxiety. You start to, yeah, you had a lot of anger inside. Yeah, the people treat you somehow, but try to explain to people you hurt me, put everything out, put all the anger out, and move on. It's very important in this journey with God to be honest with yourself. Some people, they can hurt you without realize they hurt you. That's why God is saying you need to be honest with yourself to understand what the people did to you and talk express this feeling to everyone. I feel my eyes getting that part when I'm tired. I never realized. I realized few nights before the same when I'm tired. Anyway, if I stay like that, it's okay. Anyway, like somehow I start to have glasses. Sometimes um, we start to become very toxic for us and toxic for others. Every single day, God show me how toxic I am sometimes when I'm tired, when I can not understand myself, and I start to be very cheeky with others, very bossy boots, and sometimes I don't know how to talk with people around me because I'm become toxic. I'm working on that. So all the time God is saying, if you work on your habits, the way how you behave, your addiction, like addiction can be everything, coffee, eating on stress, social media, scrolling phones, people pleaser, try to try to prove too much, looking for validation. So any type of things. So remove your social media like Facebook. When I say remove, delete your pictures. Delete your picture with you show what you eating, where you been, how you live, what you have, your collection, every single things of that. Why? Because you try to look for validation this moment. You try to show to the people how much you have. And God is said this is very toxic. It means you are very empty inside of you, and you try to find validation for people to realize how much you have, but deep inside of you, they don't make you happy. Just to expect for people to validate you, oh, you have that much, I love it, and everything. It's just a way. It's just a childish thing. Like you show to entire people, entire world, how many toys you have. Something like that. Doesn't matter if it's cars, jewelry. We're talking about toys. So God is saying, don't be such a child. Grow up. So remove things. When you go outside, try to listen more, talk less. It's very important to focus on people feeling around you and what they try to express. It's very important in this process when you grow with God to understand people around you. Allow them to tell everything what they need to tell you because like that they can feel important. Doesn't matter, you realize they need love, they need to express how important they are in your life and how much they love you, and understand that. Try to understand people around you, how much they love you and how many sacrifice sometimes they did for you just for you to grow. In my healing process, I was become so toxic on everyone because I realized how they treat me, how they become to me. And no, I don't try to blame no one. It was just my experience and I was hurt. And somehow I grow with that. And it took me 40 years to start to heal. And yes, some people they say, oh man, I did 40 years, 50 years of therapy, 20 years. I don't know how many years of therapy just to heal everything inside of me. Yes, I'm agree you need to heal. I'm agree to understand and to see every single day how you deal, how you treat people, how you react, how you talk. Like in my case, sometimes when I become stressed, I start to become very bossy. Can you do that? Have you done that? So sometimes I can hurt people, and I realize so bad this. And now looking back, I realize I've been hurt a lot of people in my life without knowing I was hurting, and I feel bad now. I feel very bad, and I'm working on that. I'm working to understand. So God say, work on your toxic behavior, work on yourself, try to stay with yourself more than you realize because you're not going to understand how much damage they are inside of your unconsciousness. And like looking to my son, been through a lot of things, and now when someone a doctor come to touching him and everything, it's reacting immediately and he's fighting. And yes, because unconsciousness no been through a lot of things with the doctors. And when see doctors they come around him, he start the fighting mode immediately. It's the way how he's try to save himself. Unconscious doesn't matter if he got 2 years. He's a huge fighter, and he know what he want. And every day I learn from him things about me without knowing I'm learning things about me. And looking at him, I understand how addicted I was to the television, with the social media, and how much I was scrolling without losing a lot of time and searching for what. Sometimes I don't understand what I've been sitting on social media that long. Yes, I learn a lot. I learn a lot. But also sometimes they damage myself. They damage my brain. I didn't sleep very well, and yeah, I need to work a lot of things. And sometimes I didn't realize self-care was very important in the life. Self-care doesn't mean just brush my teeth, have a shower, waxing my legs or shaving my legs. No. Self-care it's about everything. If the people treat you bad or talking become very toxic with you, just remove yourself from there. Stop be a doormat for everything. This is also self-care. Believe or not, it is. It is. It's so important. I was there all the time when someone was called me. Immediately, I was there to help them. I was there to give everything to them, and I was give a lot of things. More expensive I was buy for others than for me. And when I realized when I was needed the most, all the door they get close like, and I was alone. In that moment, I realized I supposed to understand myself, to invest time in myself, to become stronger. Doesn't matter if I couldn't, I was so vulnerable. I supposed to learn to become a stronger person and to trust God. And the most thing what I learn when I'm under the attack, I need to pray. I need to fast. For me, for the last 1 month, I try to fast and to get close to God more, and I feel become more heavy and more heavy and more heavy to fast and to become stronger in my fasting area and I'm praying daily. Quite often, not that often I've been wishing, but true, but I think I'm okay to praying. And I feel my fasting, I don't know, somehow like all the time when I try to fast, like I have a huge hunger inside of me. And I know this has been, I've been attacked by the darkness. And God told me, when you feel like that, start to pray more, start to pray more, start to pray more. Because sometimes your fear, everything inside of you, they don't want you to grow. Because it means you're going to remove the fear. As a Christian, we believe in demons inside of us with our unconsciousness. Like if your body been used to it with some sort of food, when you try to remove that food from your body, it's like parasites, parasites, like a virus in you, and they need their things, and that's why sometimes it's so you need a lot of support to remove that. I don't know, processed food, meat, sugar, and a lot of things. So God said, try to work on your addiction. When you remove all your addiction, coffee, caffeine, eating disorder, eating on stress, or not eating at all, cigarette, I don't know, porn, sex, masturbation, a lot of things. If you work on that and you have a huge gap to work on that and get close to God and talk with God, you become whole. And because one of the huge tests from God when you want to become whole, it's gonna test you with sex in the dream, no reality, in the dream. And I can see hair on the face, but to be honest, if I go in the mirror, I cannot see it. It's like just here in the sun, in the light. Anyway, work on yourself, and it's gonna test you with a lot of things. If they'll see if you want to do the cheeky things, if you, it's gonna test you in the dream. And that's why God is saying, when the darkness come to test you and want to do cheeky things with you, pray more, and pray more, and pray more. And it's going to test you in every angle, God. and the universe and however you want to say, because they want to see if you are ready for true love and to be yourself, whole with yourself, and to be in your masculine energy, in your feminine energy. That's why God is saying when you become more softer, more caring, more understanding, more listening the people around you, and talk less. Understand your weakness, your straightness. Accept them, work with them. See your habits, your food. Work more light. Eat more light. Eat more healthy. Healthy what's mean? Natural fat, natural fruits, vegetable, um, no processed food, no processed meat, no processed whatever, salami, these things. Stop drinking fizzy drinks, caffeine, a lot of things. Drink natural thing, just natural tea, plants. Drink it. And it's very important this because God said I give and I put on the earth everything what you need. You got tea, you got plants, you got water, you got fruits, vegetable. I give seeds to grow everything what you need to grow. Like you have everything what you need to become whole. But we're still running after fast food, processed food, addiction, coffee, cigarette, whatever. It's your addiction. I don't know. Stay far away from God. It's actually addiction. So when you work on yourself and you become whole with God, like you pray for you invest time in your self-care, you invest time to become softer, to become to help when you need to be to help. When you are tired, you can say, I'm tired. So to be honest with yourself, really honest with yourself, and to understand your limits, because sometimes we push our limits so bad just because we want to be seen, appreciated, validated, and a lot of things, and we forgot we're human being. Doesn't matter, God give you power to keep pushing, keep pushing, and you put too much stress on your shoulder and you're destroying yourself. And God is saying, yes, I can heal you, but how much you gonna give it to me? I was have a period when I was stressed and I was eating and eating and eating, and inside of my dream, it come a voice of man. He was say, I try to help you to heal your body, and I keep telling you to stop eating that much caffeine in your food, sugar, and you don't stop. And it's so hard for me to heal, and that's why you're exhausted all the time. Understand me and listen to me. And that moment I wake up and I see it was a real voice in my head, in my dream. And I say, who talk with me? And after I realized previous, I was eating a lot of sweets, a lot of processed food, and also have a lot of sugar in the processed food and everything. And somehow God was say, I try to help your body. I try to heal every single things inside of, but you put me more and more and more to work on your organs, and you keep putting things in your body what is not necessary in your body. And yes, and somehow God told me, work on your food. Go out half an hour per day. Walk outside. Walk if you can't do gym. Maybe in 1 month, 2 months, you're gonna be ready to start to do more exercise and more exercise. Do baby steps. At least if you do constantly every single day, walking half an hour, walking on the stairs, up, down, first floor, ground floor, first floor, ground floor, it's still a process in your life, and I'm still there to help you to become whole with you. Look after your hair. Remember when you wash your hair. Remember when you brush your teeth. Remember everything. Remember to pray all the time and to be very thankful to God you are still alive. If you work on vitamins, minerals, what you put in your body, like natural food, and you understand you drink coffee because you are exhausted and you didn't eat very healthy or you didn't sleep very well. So sleep properly, let the phone down before to sleep, allow your brain to sleep, to rest, allow your mind, your body, every single thing to rest. Yes, somehow God allowed me to close my eyes. I can hear how I snore. I can see I put my eyes down, but I can hear everything around me. I don't know how to explain. I can, I can be like basically, I got my eyes down. I'm snoring. I can see how my chest is moving. I can hear everything, what every car or which area we are. Doesn't matter if I'm in the car, because yesterday I fell asleep in the car when the father of my child was driving a long journey. I was so exhausted, and I closed my eyes and I hear, and it was so good when I was breathing and I was snoring. I was feel like I was releasing something. I don't know how to explain. Basically, when I was start to snore, I was feel like I'm in peace. I can rest. But I was focused. I was know how the father of my child was moving the everything in the car, was what he was pressing, how my baby was playing with the toys. I was know when he's taking the bottle of water, drinking water. Every single second I was hearing. But the way how I was breathing and I was snoring, it was so good, so peaceful. And it was like 5-10 minutes, but it was so good at sleep. But in the same time I was alert to everything. And God, he was telling this is actually sleeping but meditation. You can hear every single things around you. You can be focused, but you don't have the eyes open. And God told me all the time, it's happening when your body is exhausted, your brain and everything is exhausted, but your brain is still alert, is still on stress in case something is happening, but entire body getting to sleep. But your brain no. And God is say, like that, I can see whatever you think. How is your body? I can feel every single inch inside of you. Like that, I can feel. In that moment, I was, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it's not first time. It's not first time. In one night, I had all night. I was know what's happening. How the father of my child was moving in the bed. How my son he was the same moving in the bed, every single, but I was see how my chest is moving, but deep inside of me I was, so in some sort of way God it was show me how actually we can feel, how actually God can feel, and Holy Spirit they can feel everything inside of you. They will show me and I was, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And God I say, when you become whole and you understand yourself, you can understand every single part of you. You can understand your brain, your sleep, your resting time, every single time of you. And you become whole with you. And yes, when you become whole with yourself, you actually don't need that much help. because you know you need to do everything in your way if you like to be exactly how you want it. But also, you need to work as a team. You need to accept people around you. You need to understand the insecurity. If you are very toxic to themselves, to change yourself just to become healthy relationship with everyone around you, not just with you, with everyone around you. So yeah, it's amazing what God can show you, and how God is can talking with you, and how God is can show you when your body is exhausted, and how you need to work on yourself so much. And God all the time say, when you become perfect with yourself in healthy relationship, I'm gonna bring all the people who actually love you. But you need to become very healthy to know how to treat them, because you can hurt them. And I understand today so well. I can hurt people around me with my toxic behavior when I become very toxic. And yes, also you learn how to apologize immediately when you make a mistakes, and to understand that and to don't repeat anymore. Maybe in the past you didn't never understood, but if God show you over and over, you need to understand that behavior, need to exit from your life. So also, as a woman, you need to learn how to dress, and as a man also. And why it's so important to start a journey with investing, exercise, eating healthy, drinking healthy things, vitamins, minerals, everything what it's meant to be for you to heal you. And if you need to cry, go to cry. It's okay. Doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman. You need to understand in the healing process, it's not just butterfly and honey and flowers. It's a lot of real things. Crying, you want to die, and no, you are exactly where you need to be, and to learn to work on yourself. And when you are that person, when you start to have a healthy relationship with food, with sleep, with resting, with another people, you are in the perfect place with God. You are totally whole. And you don't need no one to come to complete you, because you are already complete yourself. You understand yourself, you understand what you need to change in yourself. You need to understand how important is the healing process, and your insecurity, your habits, your uh, behave, every single thing is very important. Like will become, before to become stressful, depressed, anxiety, you need to understand the circle of the behavior, what you feel, or everything about you, because sometimes they can save your life and your relationship with others. And this is mean become whole with yourself, because God is gonna bring the perfect people around you. Doesn't matter if they're not perfect, but they are perfect for you. And to be honest, when you start to become whole with yourself and you start to love yourself, you can bring every people around you. But in the moment when they did something what is not meant to do for you, not in alignment with you, you're gonna remove them. You doesn't care who is your mother, father, sister, brother, cousin. When you see they disrespect you, that's it. I'm sorry, but I need my peace. That moment, God said, "Oh, you learn your lesson." And also, God is saying, when you work on become whole, if in the past some sort of situation was make to react in somehow, is gonna repeat every single period in the same behave or the same situation to see if you still react. Because when you stop reacting, it means you are healed. If God bring the same situation and don't react anymore, you become whole. If someone disrespect you and you keep your quiet, you understand it's not about you, it's about them, and you don't react, you are healed. So sometimes the God is gonna bring over and over the same situation to understand if you are ready for the next step with Him to become whole, to become the best version of you. And believe me, I learned this in the heavy things. And also you need to work on the communication very well to explain to people what do you think it's very healthy for you, what is not healthy for you. If people put you to work for them to become a doormat for them and you're still doing that, gotta say, what are you doing? How much you need to learn that lesson? How many times I need to experience the same things to learn to love yourself? So yeah, this is to become whole with yourself and God. It's not about others, it's just to have a healthy relationship with you, with food, with your addiction. Actually, you're not gonna have addiction anymore. You're gonna understand I need to stay half an hour, 1 hour per day on the phone, social media, whatever. I'm gonna watch a movie, that's it. If I'm in the mood to stay to eat something from, but God is saying no. You're gonna work on your addiction, you're gonna understand maybe 1 time per week you need to watch a movie. In the rest of the time you need to rest. When you need to rest, like actually rest, sit down and rest. Allow your brain to rest. Don't think about nothing. I know it's hard to do that, but sometimes it's okay to do that. It's okay to work on your tonality, your voice, the way how you walk, the way how you eat, how you present yourself outside from the house in society, how you present yourself at work is very important. All the things, because the way how you put yourself out, the way how you dress, the way how you look after yourself, the way how you put makeup, pedicure, manicure, and your skin, it say a lot of things about how much you love yourself, how much time you invest in yourself. And this is about the best version of you. When you say, oh, I'm very healthy, but I'm drinking Lipton, what actually got caffeine, and you're lying to yourself, in that moment you realize, oh, I still need to work on myself. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. You're on diet and you're still hungry before to go to sleep. Gotta say, it's okay. We're trying again tomorrow. And again, and again, and again. Until you're gonna learn the lesson. You understand? Uh, Instead of to drink fizzy drinks, Coca-Cola, take a chamomile tea. Magnesium, very important in the stress. Or another magnesium. So you got this one, simple or citrate. So choose what is the best for you. Choose what your body needed, because it's so important to work on yourself and to understand what actually you're. Instead of to go to buy sweets, chocolate, go some fruits. It's hard. Believe me, it's hard. But keep trying. Keep trying. Um, and start to drink, have a When you have a cup of water, drink, I don't know, cup of tea, drink in a small amount. Learn how to actually hold a cup or a glass, how to eat properly. Invest that much in yourself, become obsessed with yourself. Because like that, exactly, you invest time in you, God is gonna point to what you need to change, what you need to do more to yourself in that moment. God is saying, what you chasing, they're chasing you. If you chase to change yourself to become a better version, this is gonna chase you back. God is gonna give you a solution to everything. It's gonna pop out from nowhere. Commercial on outside in the supermarket, in everywhere. If you really want to work on yourself, God is gonna give you multiple opportunity what you need to do to change yourself. Believe me, God is gonna show me. It will show me. Eat one meal per day. No, if you don't want it, fast food, fast one day without just water. No, you don't want. Okay, 16 hours without food. God is gonna. It was give me, just try to work on yourself, because God is gonna give you, and the universe is gonna give you multiple chances to change yourself, and the way how you need to work on yourself and everything. Just give you multiple chance every single day. God is never gonna say, oh, I stop helping you if you don't want. But keep praying to God, keep be honest with yourself, keep understand how much you fail and how stubborn you are because God they tell me all the time through the message, like angel number, you're so stubborn, you're so stubborn, you still fail. No, you fail because but you still don't want to change. So yeah, yeah, proof. um it's very important these things. Talking with my friends, knock 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 knock. So yeah, work on yourself, work on your skin, how you hydrate your skin, how you drink water, small sips, not too much immediately, like in time. You have a lot of hours through the day to drink. Have bottle or glasses all over the place. Just drink water and hydrate your kidney, sleep well, and this is the most important things. And believe me, when God see start investing in yourself, you're gonna see miracle in the mirror. Because I tried my entire life, and when I was succeed most of the time, losing weight, working on myself, traveling, and enjoy and find happiness in everything. I was make picture to myself, and I was, oh, this is me. I is totally different person. Gotta say, yeah, this is real you. But when you stop looking after yourself, you change yourself because you believe deep inside of your brain you are ugly and you are not worth it to be beautiful. And yes, you need to work on that. Work on your unconsciousness. Work on your behavior, your addiction, your daily, uh, everything what you're doing, your sleep, your food, your hydration, exercise, going out, communicate with your family, be honest with yourself, and this is mean the journey to go to become the best version of you. Take care, God bless you. And in my case, good night. And I don't know about you, which time of the day it is for you, but God bless you. Take care. Bye.